Hello, I'm Ricki Lee, and today on the Watchlist, I'm joined by Roy Kashi, CEO of Falconedge PLC. The company has reported successful results from the second month of its Bitcoin yield strategy, while also expanding its market presence through a US listing, broadening access to American investors. Roy, welcome back to the Watchlist.
All right, nice to see you again, Ricki. Thanks for having me.
My pleasure. So, Roy, you've just reported January results for your Bitcoin yield strategy. Can you walk us through the performance and what primarily drove those returns?
Sure. So January was a fantastic month for us. We returned 1.88% on our Bitcoin treasury, on our balance sheet, on the Bitcoin we currently hold, which translated to an extra zero point 0.3, I think it's off my head, 0.36 Bitcoin, which is just free Bitcoin for investors without any capital raising or dilution. That follows the December, our first month of returns of 1.29%. So we don't actually take any risk. What we do is allocate our Bitcoin balance sheet to our sister company's capital allocation fund, which has actually been going for 5 years and has never had a down month. So this fund invests in managers. We allocate capital to managers with a wide varying range of strategies, not just crypto, TradFi, different products within that. So it's very broad based, but the managers take the first loss, not us. So it never actually hits our capital. So this fund makes money every single month.
Amazing. And Bitcoin has, though, recently seen some volatility and price weakness. So how does your yield strategy demonstrate resilience during these periods of market decline?
Yeah, that's a good question. We've been asked that before. As you can see, Bitcoin has had a tough few months, and particularly the last 3 months. Since we've actually started our yield strategies in the beginning of December 1st, Bitcoin has fallen close to 30%. Whilst we've made money both months, we have zero correlation to the performance of Bitcoin on our returns. Whether Bitcoin were to double or Bitcoin were to halve, it will have zero correlation to what we return on our yield strategies. It's purely allocating to managers in a wide range of asset classes. So yeah, we've completely outperformed what Bitcoin has done because we have no correlation there at all.
Amazing. And some other good news, you've also begun trading in the US. So how does that listing expand access to new platforms and investors? And what impact do you expect it to have on Falconedge's growth?
Yeah, so we put the application in within the week of IPOing on AQUIS. We got that through to start trading on February the 2nd, which has happened. Hasn't had much liquidity yet, but the real benefit of being on the OTCQB market with the ticker is FEDGF is access to larger platforms internationally. We've often had investors come to us over the last few months saying, how do I buy shares in Falconedge? I can't do it with some of the UK brokers. Well, this gives international exposure via platforms such as Fidelity, Schwab, and Interactive Brokers. So hopefully, while there's a bedding in period from when you list, it takes several weeks. Hopefully, we'll see that feed through over the next few weeks into more activity by the US listing.
Amazing. Well, thank you so much for your time today, Roy.
Pleasure.
Once again, that is Roy Kashi, CEO of Falconedge PLC. For more on the company's Bitcoin yield strategy and US listing, visit falconedge.co.uk. That's all for this episode of The Watchlist. I'm Ricki Lee. Make good choices today.